To the 30, might not be caught, to the 20, middle of the field, 10, 5 to the house, touchdown Missouri. One play, Drew Lock to Jamon Moore, an 82-yard strike on the catch and run, and Missouri extends the lead to 19-0.
How about that? Last week we spoke with Howard Richards, voice of the Tigers, saying that we'd be talking about a win today, and that's exactly what we're doing. Howard Richards, welcome back, Big 550 KTRS. Much-needed win by the Tigers.
Man, no doubt. And, you could just feel it coming. I felt that the team was, inching towards that time when they could put it all together. Not quite, but they did enough to get a win. And I think the team, now they have a little taste of what it feels like to win. We're all hoping for a little carryover into this week's matchup against Tennessee.
Yeah, this one's a game in which I know a lot of people some people I know are making the trip to Tennessee. It's a great, legendary place to watch a game. And so what do we know about Tennessee this week?
Tennessee is a team that I think that is underachieved this year. They were picked to be one of the teams that would compete for the championship. They still have an outside chance of getting it. They'll need help. But, they've lost 3 of their last 5 games, and Josh Dobbs, who's, it's been a dynamic dual-threat quarterback, especially running for Tennessee, has not been so dynamic in the passing game. In fact, he's thrown for the most interceptions in the SEC so far with 12. So that's something that they would love to be able to correct on Saturday. But on the defensive side, Missouri has to be very alert for a kid named Derek Barnett. He's a defensive end who's had 30 sacks in the last 3 years. He's dangerous. He's a guy that can hurt you, so the Tigers will have to do everything they can to load up to make sure that Derek Barnett does not hurt them.
I've never been to Tennessee, but everybody says it's one of those great places for college football.
It truly is. I mean, it's loud. It's a beautiful facility as far as football facilities go. One of the more modern stadiums that we play in. For me, from a broadcaster standpoint, the booth is very open, so it's almost like broadcasting from the stands. So
yeah.
I really enjoy my time there. It's a great venue. The fans are into it, and Missouri fans typically have traveled well over the past 4 years that we've been in the SEC.
Yeah, how's that orange checkerboard in the end zone? That's about as iconic of a college football scene as you can get, right?
It really is, and it's when you see it, you think of the likes of Reggie White and of course Peyton Manning. Those guys have represented Tennessee well, and Tennessee is trying to get back to those glory days of winning SEC championships like they were used to back in the 90s. So,
Howard Richards, what time's the game tomorrow?
The game tomorrow will be on here at 2:30.
2:30 start time. All right, now Howard Richards. Last week we learned that you were a former CIA man after your years with the Dallas Cowboys. There is a rumor going around on the internet that you're on the short list for Donald Trump's head of the CIA. Would you like to confirm or deny those rumors?
I can emphatically deny it because some guy named Pompeo from Kansas has already accepted the nomination.
So you came in second. I see.
You were on the
so you turned him down. I see how it works.
I turned him down. I definitely turned him down.
All right, good. How's your grass holding up here in this weather?
Listen, I have been mulching my leaves this year, and it's still thick and green, and I am looking forward to next spring when my lawn pops out better than anyone's in my cul-de-sac.
Oh, my goodness.
I'm doing it. I'll send you pictures. How's that?
There you go. Howard Richards, voice of the Tigers. Have a good call, Howard. Thanks for checking in.
Thanks, guys. Have a great weekend.
You got it. Howard Richards, a very, very nice man. Told a great story last week. He was playing for the Dallas Cowboys, and after he retired, he opened up the newspaper and saw an ad to join the CIA. So he was like,
"Yes, who knew?
I'll join
I guess
the CIA."
We were the only two that didn't know.
He had told that story on the air, and I had forgotten. And then Willie sort of told us off the air, and I was like, and then afterwards, I was like, I think I remember now that he told me that story. But yeah, he worked for the CIA for years. Yeah. So there's many people you can mess with. Howard Richards is not
one of them.
Is not one of those people you mess with. Now, next hour, we're going to talk to Bill McDermott, who is a soccer analyst, but he's more than a soccer analyst. He's like Mr. Soccer around here. He's been with KTRS for a while now. He's the voice of the St. Louis FC. He's the color analyst for the soccer on the radio here. And with the announcement of Jim Cavanaugh, David Peacock, and others that they have made one giant leap forward.